Okay, to help me in future repairs on my workbench under the stairs, I bought myself something I saw on a few different YouTube channels and videos. Most notably, Shango066 is now using them, and Adrian's Black on Adrian's Digital Basement has reviewed a bunch of these compact handheld oscilloscope. And so I figured I'd look around, and I found one that'll suit my needs. 120 megahertz of analog bandwidth and good clear sharp display. I paid about $120 for this, so hopefully this will help me. So I've already found myself something that I can try to repair. Knockoff remote for a Roku, which just kind of gave the shake and it'll work, and then eventually died. So hopefully I can get this working with help from my new oscilloscope. And okay, so the first step is to fix this Roku imitation Roku remote is just to pop it open. And I think a simple screwdriver will just do that. And can we get in there? There we go, I think. I don't think I've ever seen a remote control pop open this easily. Usually they're glued together and you break most of the whole thing. Okay, so and I think we just got one more clip to pop, and there we go. Okay, so it looks like it's very simple. A logic chip, LED. Let's see here. However, what we see, I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but appears to be a rather poor solder connection holding the LED on. But I'll still pop in some batteries, and we'll check and check with the oscilloscope. And it's marked positive and negative, so I'm going to clip the ground to the negative first, and then we'll just turn on the oscilloscope. And now I don't think I'll need Actually, I think I will need I'll need to clip on. Okay, so we're clipped onto the leg of the LED. So I'm clipped onto the positive on the infrared LED. Got the ground from the oscilloscope clipped onto the negative terminal for the batteries. So now I'm set up on the oscilloscope, and now I'm going to just check to see if it looks like I'm getting some kind. Again, well, it's showing some kind of activity, so I'll just see if I can auto trigger it. It does show a little bit of peak-to-peak voltage, but still no cigar. About 178 millivolts, but it won't even adjusting for it. So, but I don't know if it's just the solder connections. It's just not displaying anything. So, what if I see if I can but again it shows some activity when I okay. So I'll just try to put my lead on the positive and try to hook on buttons, and it's getting some kind of peak-to-peak voltage. You see, now I'm showing, whoa, see that? That's part of the data. So I think it's just a cold solder joint, and it's all cracked, you see? Look at that activity. That's activity, and I'm just probing around. But it's definitely showing it. This definitely looks like broken cold solder joints, so I think this is just going to be a quick repair. Okay, so after quickly soldering the infrared LED back into position and fixing those broken cold solder joints, I'm now currently clipped onto the positive lead of the infrared LED. So now we're ready to take a look on the oscilloscope and see if our repair was successful. I'm currently clipped on to the positive lead of the infrared LED. So now I'm ready to check on the oscilloscope screen if there's any activity. So after pushing buttons, I'm starting to see activity, which it seems like just about every button is showing some kind of activity. So it looks like once I clip this back together, it's going to work and I'll have a working remote again. And now I will demonstrate that after our little repair, our knockoff Roku remote works. It absolutely freaking works. The one thing I wish was better was the documentation. Comes with what looks to be quite a stout little book but given the fact that there's 6 languages and just this little bit is English, means it's not very descriptive as to show me how to do what I need to do, and doesn't really use actual language that you hear when you're using an oscilloscope, things like peak-to-peak voltage and bandwidth. So in order to adjust the volts per division, another term that's not in the manual, you have to go down to adjust so you can, or go up to zoom out on the waveform. So now you actually see what's actually on the screen. Even not knowing what I know now, it was still able to help me figure out what was wrong with the Roku remote, come to a diagnosis, and make the appropriate repairs. So for this, I'm going to say this is definitely a worthwhile purchase. And until next time, and until the next project comes along on my workbench under the stairs, have a good day.